George, today the date is the 23rd of October, and yesterday there was a huge breakthrough in the AI world.
And you told me about it.
OpenAI has developed its own one, and it's got ChatGPT built in. Meaning, anything you're doing, you've instantly got access to chat. So I brought George into the room, and I was like, George, come into the room, you're not going to believe this. It had been out for 11 hours, and I had ChatGPT working on my computer.
I remember day one when you said, hey, I've just tried this thing out called ChatGPT. Yeah. And that was what, a week?
I don't think people are fathoming. It can see the screen. It's like now you might have an operation of 12 screens, and now all of a sudden your output is 12x'd.
Yeah.
Because now it's like the super difficult things can become easy. Now, this is going to level out the thinking field in the sense of how intelligent you are is going to get heavily leveled out.
And every day it's getting smarter.
And it's irrelevant.
Every day it's going up by 100.
Whether I'm 1 and you're 3, it doesn't even make a difference because this thing is well beyond all of us. George, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Fire away.
I've been meaning to ask you. It's bothered me since you mentioned it. And I figured what better way to ask you than to ask you live.
I'd be upset if you asked me in private.
Yeah, I figured. And I didn't want to upset you as much as what you said upset me. I need to know the answer, the truth here.
Okay.
Do you really order choc mint when you go to the movies? What's it called? Choc top? A choc mint choc top? Do you seriously? Is that a flavor and do you actually get it? Because I might have to cut you off.
I could say now, like I could say yes, but I feel like, you know, you think I could. Sometimes I muck around and you don't know if I'm lying or not. I feel like if I call my wife live right now.
Call her.
I'm going to call her. All right.
Call her.
I'm just going to ask her the question and I'll put her on speaker.
Right now, we're going to, this is
ringing.
Hold it close to the mic.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Lady. You are live on the podcast. I need to ask you a question.
What?
You are live on the podcast right now. Okay, we're filming.
Oh my God.
Just wait. I need to ask you a question. You have to answer honestly. And Stevie's in the car too. What flavor choc top do I order every single time when we go to the movies?
Peppermint. Gross.
Thank you.
Actually order choc mint.
Every single time. Thank you. That's all. Bye.
Weirdo. Bye.
Bye.
Well, at least she thinks you're a weirdo too.
Every time. My favorite one.
So this is going to be the final episode of $1 Million Days, everyone.
Come join me. I'm starting a new one called $1 Million Choc Tops.
$1 Million
Peppermint Choc Tops.
Speaking of the name, I was actually thinking this real sideways note. We should get, you know who we should reach out to? The man who gives away $1 million in a day.
Wow. Who's that?
Adrian Portelli.
Oh, cool.
That would be such a
That would be cool.
So fitting.
Yeah.
So we should probably reach out to him, Adrian, if you're watching this. We'd love to have you on.
Or listening in your Lambo.
In your Lambo.
Or your chopper or your jet or wherever you want to listen to it.
Yeah. What color is your Bugatti?
Silly question.
Anyway, so choc mint, choc top. Fair enough.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
I'm disappointed, but we'll
Maybe I can make it up to you.
All right. George, today the date is the 23rd of October, and yesterday there was a huge breakthrough in the AI world.
And you told me about it. I wasn't watching.
About it. let me explain it to everyone that is listening so they understand. This is going to air. We're recording this on the 23rd of October. This is going to air by Monday. Now, if you're listening to this, by the time you hear this, this thing wouldn't have even been out for a week yet. But you've probably heard of what ChatGPT is. And right now, ChatGPT or OpenAI has developed their own browser, okay? Your browser. So think the thing you open when you want to access something on the internet, your Microsoft Surface or your Google Chrome, most people will use, or if you're an Apple user, some people use Safari, right? OpenAI has developed its own one and it's got ChatGPT built in, meaning anything you're doing, you've instantly got access to chat. You can be like writing an email. If you're always using the your emails on the browser, you can instantly be like, hey, reply to this person. And it's already read everything that's there.
So can I log on to my, okay, this makes it I think I was in a,
no, but hold on. Let me continue on. All right, let me continue on for everyone.
Okay.
So I brought George into the room and I was like, George, come into the room. You're not going to believe this. It had been out for 11 hours. I was like, George, come into the room. You're not going to believe this. Come look at this. And he comes into my office and I'm like, check this out. And I had ChatGPT working on my computer for me. And I said, hey, go find George in the CRM and send him a text. And it went through the CRM, searched for George, found him, jumped in, sent him a text. And I looked at George and I was like, wow.
He's waiting
And
for
then
me to-
George just looked at it and he said, I could have done that way quicker. And I was like, what? Like, how are you not? You would, hey, by the way, I've shown maybe at this point, it's been out for 24 hours. I've shown maybe 6 people. Everyone
Blown away.
has been blown away. Every single person except for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not blown away. That's
Yeah.
cool, but I'm not blown away. Yeah.
I'm
I think I was more pumped about
I-
jumping on your trampoline.
You were
Obvious.
dropping. I'm
But I have
early
questions.
with these
I have
things.
you were, dude. Like I remember day one when you said, "Hey, I've just tried this thing out called ChatGPT," and that was what, a week?
Yeah, and dude, there's still people. I get people now today coming to me saying, "I wish I'd listened to you."
Yeah, cool.
Saying,
Good.
I wish I'd listened to you. You told me to try it, and it took me 2 years."
Just like you could be the new Gary V. We'll call you
Look,
Robbie. We'll call you
Remember
Robbie C.
V. Robbie C.
Robbie C. That's
Yeah.
still that flows.
C-double-E.
C-double-E, yes. Fuck, that's so good. Change your thing,
That's right, I'm
your name,
gonna update my
your profile name,
my
Robbie C.
Instagram handle.
The handle. That's what I was trying to
Instagram
figure out.
handle. Robbie C.
Robbie C.
You know what,
That's cool.
George? If it's available, I'll do it right now.
That's fucking cool.
You think I won't do it? I
That's
don't even
pumped.
know how to do it.
I am pumped. Hey, I got some fantastic news. Seeing as we're talking, actually, before we get into that, so I think that I was when you called me, I was fucking not flustered. I was just in the zone, deep work. So I think when I came in as well, my mind's still with numbers and shit I was doing on my computer and whatnot. So yeah, that makes a bit more sense now. It's an actual browser like a Chrome, like Safari. What's the one? Edge? Is that what Microsoft has?
Yeah, what did I call it? Service. That's a computer.
The service,
Sorry,
right? Yeah,
could have been
Edge,
I meant
whatever it
Edge.
is. Yeah, those ones. So
Who the hell uses Microsoft Edge?
who uses PCs? That's silly.
That's Oh,
Does it have it for PCs yet?
We should add. It's only available on Mac.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you because I only use PC. That's the joke for everyone. But so if you were logged onto Facebook on the browser, you could be like, "Hey, find this photo." Would it go onto your computer to find something? So like a file, a folder on your desktop, and a picture of you. Say, "Hey, go look at this folder and find these photos and post it at 7 p.m. tonight and put a funny caption."
So let me give you a visual that's going to allow you to understand how the world works. Not our world, the AI world.
Yep.
The internet is its own world.
Yes.
Okay. They live on the internet. They can't come into
They
the
can't
real
come
world.
into the real. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So the only way they can come into the real world and have physical impact is when they're coded onto a device that's connected to the internet.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So pretty much you'd have to be logged onto whatever tab, let's call it, that's open on your browser. Does the tab have to be open?
It can open stuff.
Yeah. So you could go, say you got favorites saved.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
you could go and
hey,
find.
go to this wherever and find this and
But
do
it's
that.
got full built-in memory. So like
Yeah,
the first time it might struggle.
Yeah, like
it'll be
your history.
Oh yeah, I know now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. I know that now. I did that once, and now I know how it
Yeah.
works.
So you wouldn't use Chrome or anything ever again.
Well, no, I'm so close to moving everything over.
Yeah.
It's
why
only been
wouldn't you?
24 hours.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, of course.
I'm so close to being like, well, why am I gonna this seems silly to continue working on.
On
Yeah.
the older platform, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, why would I not?
Because it's funny, I was
everything
thinking
over?
the other day, it's like, what's Gemini? Is that Google?
Yeah.
So I was thinking the other day, because I've got one of those screens at home. What are they called? The Google Home.
Google Home. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's in the kitchen, just literally it tells the time. And the only thing I use it for, honestly, is to set a countdown timer for when I'm soft boiling eggs. 5 minutes and 20 seconds, everyone.
But is that your time?
5 minutes and 20 seconds will give you perfect soft yolk eggs.
Are they coming out of the fridge?
Yeah, out of the fridge.
Large eggs.
Large eggs.
5 minutes and
5 minutes,
you drop
20
them into
seconds.
boiling water.
Drop them into boiling water. 5 minutes,
and
20 seconds.
Do you put them into cold water after it?
Straight away.
Wow, that's not long. I do 7 minutes.
Do ya? For
Yeah.
soft, I'm talking runny.
Soft, yeah.
Nah, mine's,
Not runny, like soft.
No,
to the
no,
point
no,
where
sorry.
they're just not runny.
no, mine's runny. So the egg white is solid and then the yolk is runny. 5 minutes, 20
Okay,
seconds.
no. Mine's soft.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
So anyway,
There you
that's
go.
pretty
5
much.
minutes, 20 seconds. If you haven't learned anything from 105 episodes now, you know how to boil. Boil
Yeah,
eggs.
no.
If you ever haven't George over dinner,
Figure it out.
you'd be like, cool, 5 minutes, 20 seconds. George, I got you.
Just how he likes
Yeah.
it. So that's all I use it for. And I was thinking the other day, like, why the hell wouldn't they integrate Gemini into that so it actually has intelligent and
Does it
proper
not?
conversation? No, I think it's funny enough. I got an email notification the other day, and I think it's just starting to integrate it now. But for the longest time, I was like, why wouldn't you do that? Because you can ask it things now, and it's stupid. Like it doesn't respond like chat would, for example. You know, you can have a proper conversation with chat. You can't do that with Google Home, which to me was a bit silly. Like you've got the thing there, use it, utilize it, let's go. So, okay, that's cool. So you would use that. It makes perfect sense for you to be using that as your primary browser now and just running everything through there. Because as you said, you could go downstairs. You could say you got a meeting downstairs. You could say, okay, before I go, can you do this, 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 and this? Go. And even if it takes an hour.
It is. Here's just a disclaimer for everyone listening. It's not as quick as you would be.
Yes. At the moment.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
It's
the
going to
moment.
be way fucking quicker than you eventually.
Yeah, but also let's think of, as you said, yesterday.
I don't think people are fathoming it can see the screen.
Yeah, because when I saw it move.
Think about that.
Yeah.
It can see the screen. Like it knows what it's looking at. It knows what's in front of it.
Yeah. Was it moving the actual mouse?
It's got its own mouse.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't touch your mouse. It doesn't touch my mouse. And it's cool because it can do handovers. So if it gets to a point where it's going to say log in, it can turn around and be like, can you log in?
Can you log in? I can't do that.
And then you can be like, but like this is where I think it's going to go. So a couple of things. Wait, did I answer your question?
Yeah. But so and this is what I asked you. It's like its own AI agent then, isn't it?
It is. It's the agentic version in the browser, built into the browser.
Yeah, that's
so it's
cool.
like it can do basic tasks for you. Now, it still has to be prompted and triggered. So the difference between an AI agent we build is we can have it based on something happening. Do you know what I mean? So I can build an agent for you and that agent can respond based on the email being received, whereas this will only respond based on you prompting it.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes.
Because every reaction is caused by an action, but this will only be caused by you doing something. So it sits in your browser, it does whatever you want. So you can be like, doing something, and then you can be like, you know how you wouldn't use this much, but we use this a lot. And it's like you get stuck in a particular situation, building something out, and you can kind of screenshot it and take it to chat and be like, hey, this is where I'm at. What's happening? Now I can do that in the browser, so I don't have to go and come back and like, you know what I mean? I can do it in the spot. I can be like, what the fuck's going on here, and it'll tell me, or I can be like, can you sort this out, and it'll take over the screen. So I tested,
and
it
then
before.
you can go do something else.
You can go do something else. So I tested it before with our web developer. I got him on a Zoom call and I was like, let me show my screen. I'll show you this thing that just came out, blah, blah, blah. Show him. He's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's a task you'd normally do? And he's like, let's go. So we went into like a back end of a website, WordPress. And I was like, cool. What's a basic task you do? And he told me and I was like, cool. Can you go do this? And the fucking thing did it. And it went and did what he would. I didn't even know how to do what it did.
Yeah. And you asked it to do it.
Yeah, and it went and updated the page title. So it's now it's like, hey, if you want to go and manage your own website, you probably can.
Yeah, so I won't need to pay someone to do that anymore.
That's what I'm saying. And you can go and manage, like update your own website. If you want to change some writing or add something in, you can go be like, can you go add this onto this page?
Yeah.
Dude, I even said go duplicate. Here's a blog post. Here's a Google Drive link for a blog post. Add it to the website, duplicate the pages they currently have. It went, duplicated the current style, added the new blog post in and posted it. And I was like, we just added a page to a website.
Didn't need to do anything.
I didn't need to do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that myself.
Yes.
I usually have to give it to my team. I did it.
So now you're fired, guys. Hope you're listening.
Yeah, so if you're listening, this is
This is your notice.
this is, you know,
2 weeks notice. Pack it up.
But
As silly as that sounds,
Yeah.
though, but you're looking at that aspect of what they do now, they're going to start to become very obsolete.
No, they're not. This is where people are getting it wrong and when thinking like humans. So this is what people's jobs are going to become. It's
Managing
no longer
the agent,
Yes, it's no longer the
doing the do.
oh, I need to now go in and fucking blah 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 blah. It's like now you might have an operation of 12 screens and you're like, cool, go do this, screen 2, go do this, screen 3, screen 4, screen 5, screen 6, and you instruct them all, and now all of a sudden your output is 12x'd.
Yeah. So it's going to enhance what you're doing now.
Because you can do 12 multiple things all at once.
But
you
I
can
suppose
have separate tabs.
I suppose
separate,
it still does to a degree, because if you had 10 people doing that, now you can have 3 people doing it.
yeah.
So to a degree, it does have a level of replacement, but so does any automation in business as well. Look at
All technology.
Yeah, that's
all
farming and everything.
advancements.
Like, look,
you think about agricultural advancements, it was like they had 100 people what's seeding or whatever. I don't know the first thing about farming.
No, you do.
But they had 100 people seeding or watering or whatever, and now it's like done by this big machine and one person drives
Do you
it.
go to the supermarket?
Never.
No,
Nah,
you don't?
sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Do you ever go to a checkout chick?
Me?
Yeah.
If I've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if you have a lot, so you still won't do it yourself?
If I've got a lot, I'd
What's a
prefer-
lot? Like a trolley?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Say if you've got a trolley. Okay. Basket?
No.
Generally, you do it yourself. Most people these days will probably prefer to do it themselves than to go to a person. And like you think back in the day, people didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
You know, people were like, no, person.
technology
And now everyone's used to it. People used to crack it, saying, no, I don't want to do it myself. I'm paying Coles to do it myself now, you know, or Woolies or whatever it
It's
is.
technology advancements.
That's the same thing now.
Yeah,
Exact same thing.
very much the same thing. There used to be milkmen. That was a job once. You were a milkman and you had to deliver milk to everyone's house.
Yeah.
Who's a milkman now? Do you know anyone that's a milkman? Do you know one? Do you,
One looks just one.
do you know one milkman? If you're listening to this and you know a milkman, send me a DM.
Yeah.
Send me a DM and tell it.
and send me some milk.
And
We're actually
gonna
out of milk.
sign
Bring us
up.
some to the
We're going to
office.
sign up to a milk subscription.
Bring us a cow.
But that is the evolution of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think people haven't quite gathered that, oh, okay, like the same way. What's something that was like super difficult? Because now it's like the super difficult things can become easy. You know what I mean?
From a tech point of
Okay,
view.
think
or
like
just-
this, like getting on the internet. So getting on the internet in the early 90s was like you had to be a fucking tech wizard
Yeah.
to get on the internet.
Dial up internet.
Yeah, no, but that was late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I think like early 90s. Think when like
When it
Jeff
first came
Bezos
out.
got into Amazon like that early. And it's like
That's no
you had
code.
to really, really understand aspects of technology that most people didn't.
Yeah.
Now this is making that less valid. Like now all of a sudden, like if you can write, you can instruct the AI agent to go and change something on your website.
Why do you think they haven't got it on PC? I thought that's a
Because-
bit odd, don't you?
Yeah, but like there's two types of people. People who use PCs and normal people. Right?
People that order peppermint chocolate tops.
Yeah, and then, and then people
No, but that's still like to me, aren't you? I don't know. Is it 50-50 PC and Mac?
I'm sure they are maybe coming up with
That
a
have
version.
to. That have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
That have to
But,
eventually.
I
They're the two main operating systems
Yeah.
in the world, PC and Mac. But because if it had it, I'd probably use it now. I'd have it. I
Yeah,
would have
well,
downloaded it already.
I was
Because I use Outlook for my emails, but then I would probably open Outlook on my browser as well if it can help me do certain things.
yeah, well
Say
if
any
you can
email
be, like,
you get
reply
from
to
these
this person.
people or from this person, just either
But it's not going to work by itself.
you have to ask it each time.
Yeah, it's like ChatGPT.
Okay,
It's
so
not-
I
so-
can't. So
so
it's not an
it's-
agent like what you were saying, where you can program it to do that task all the time throughout the day.
No.
Okay, cool.
No, we can build those agents.
Yeah.
But that has to be based on a reaction. So that has to be triggered every time something happens.
Yes.
So it's be like, cool, every time we get an email, I want you to read it. And if it's from this person, I want you to reply. Or if it's from these 5 people, don't reply, everyone else reply.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things like that, you know, or if it's, and you can teach it like that, but that's not the version that's built into the browser.
Yeah. Okay.
The version that's built into the browser is like an assistant who's there. You're like, hey, do this.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Whereas the other agentic version, which operates in a similar manner, but just is on a different system, so you can build it based on an action.
Yeah. So the other day, because you said, hey, go onto George's Facebook, Instagram page or something, and like all these photos.
Yeah, so go onto Instagram and just keep liking, go like 20 photos.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is going to be a lengthy task. And I'm like, do it. Why you
Yes, a lot of
arguing?
My question is, why didn't you like them already?
That's a great question. Probably because the Pascal Instagram page was missing for 60 days.
I was crying the whole time.
Hey, by the way, shout out to those people who were able to get it back. That's a great contact. I think you should share them with me because that's quite a unique.
I don't know if they did the job in the end.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a coincidence.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, so you don't reckon it was them?
No, I don't.
Then it was me.
It could have been. It could have been you.
Must have been.
So
I put in so many cases.
If your account gets hacked, make sure you contact Robbie.
Call me.
Give Robbie a buzz.
Call me. That's
Charge
what we
you
specialize
ridiculous.
in. Yeah. That's what we specialize in.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, my Instagram account, the Pascon one, over 1,000
I
photos.
genuinely thought, oh, they must have a way. Like they must have.
Look, all they did when I contacted them was literally do what you did.
Yeah,
Except he
that's
said
what
the only
has
difference was he goes, when you're speaking to them, be overly nice.
I am
Not
always
just
a-
not nice, not just hey, thank you. No,
Oh,
overly nice, like love heart every fucking message they say. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Yeah,
Have a
that's
wonderful day. But he reckons they've tested thousands upon thousands of different interactions with the Meta crew,
But it
and he
just
goes, they've
depends on
done
who you
blunt
get.
ones, yeah. But he goes, it was overwhelming the result they got when they were overly nice, as opposed
yeah,
to
but that's probably applicable in all.
It could very well be.
businesses.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
could
not?
be- yeah,
You're
it
not
could
going to get
very
more of what you want if you're nicer to the people who you say
yeah, but
anything.
think about when people contact Meta, generally speaking, hey, where the fuck's my page? Like,
Yeah,
what are you fuckers
but
doing?
I'll-
Can you sort this shit out?
So I had an issue with my page for 2 years.
Wow.
2 years.
That's
dude.
a long time.
I was convinced that like it was gone.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to start a new page.
Yeah.
It was.
I was actually very close to
It was
doing that
still
too.
up, but I didn't have ownership access.
Oh, I
had
remember.
partial access.
Yes, I remember that.
And every now and again, I would go to give someone access and I couldn't, and I would get pissed off.
Yeah.
So I'd go back at him like every 3 months. And one day I just got a girl and I was having a bad day and I was going off at her and she's like, I'm going to fix this for you. And I was like, everyone fucking says they're going to fix it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And then she fixed it.
and then we
And I was like, hey,
can I take you out to dinner?
nah,
What's your name?
what's your...
Let's go.
couldn't even tell you what her name
Off
was.
light.
But I was so... Because they all say the same thing. It's like the
Yeah, it was.
really
I copped that
scripted.
same thing.
And I'm like, hey, like this, I've spoken to like 25 of you at this point.
Yeah. And you've asked the same
Yeah,
question
and
each
you
time.
all ask the same question, and I tell you, and then you give me back the same excuse, and
Yeah,
then I
so we'll get
reply,
back
and
to
then
you.
close the case,
Yeah.
and then you know,
Very
and-
frustrating because I started doing that and that's all he was directing me to do.
yeah, and I was just doing that over and over and over, and I got it back.
Yeah. So for us, it was down for about 2 months where just no access. They just shut it down all of a sudden, and it was random. I just literally went to log on one night and said, you've breached our community standards or something like that.
Yeah.
And last 2 nights ago, I got a notification again on email saying, hey, we've unlocked your page. You can log in again. We made a mistake after further review. We made a mistake. We apologize for the inconvenience, but trying to keep our community safe. Obviously posting too many sick houses that we're building.
Yeah, it's like
Hey,
You're
slow down.
hiding too
Slow down. But yeah, it got me thinking as well. Like I was very close to just going, fuck it, let's start again. So let's do a new page. So I think we had 24,000 followers, over 1,000 posts. And I was just like, all right, cool. Part of me was like, all right, how cool would it be to do it again and actually build it up, but quicker. And then the other part was me like, fuck, can't be bothered. Let's just go. But it also is a lesson for everyone, like not to be omnipresent. Not to be, what's the opposite?
single channel focus.
Yeah, single channel focused. Exactly. Like imagine had I only ever posted on Instagram. That's it. Because I couldn't be bothered because Facebook doesn't give me much. Or I don't get much on.
Facebook doesn't give
Twitter.
anyone much.
I know, but it's free.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like,
Like it
oh,
costs nothing.
You're getting a bad return on your investment.
Yeah, exactly.
Just-
Pay.
Yeah.
I actually just paid now. I don't know if it's going to make any difference, but I got Meta verified on both of the accounts. So Facebook and Instagram. Not from a perspective of getting more likes or anything. I just think it protects the account a little bit more when they see that you're verified. And we spend quite a bit of money on ads. Like,
Yeah, I don't think
through
they
the
make
ad
the
account.
connection though.
really? Because the guy I was speaking to said that because you're paying for ads and you've got a track history of spending, a couple $100,000, he goes, they'll prioritize you a little bit more.
Oh, really?
That's what he said. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we got it back, which was great, good result. But, if you do have social media accounts, which everyone in business these days does, we did an event at our last one at Built Mastery. And I think you asked a few people. There's a few people who didn't have websites. There was a few people who weren't on social media as well.
There was a couple of people who hadn't
In the
used
room.
any
Yeah.
AI platforms either.
Any which?
AI
Oh, that's what it was. That's
Yeah.
what I was a bit surprised at.
Yeah, no, like, no, I've never used it. And I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
listen to me.
It's like saying you're riding your horse to work.
Your life's going to be rattled.
Mm.
Yeah, I think people are grossly underestimating how full on this is.
Mm. Yeah, I agree. And I tell you why. Why do you think that is?
Why do I think
That people haven't turned out. Like, how come it's not headlining news? How come people aren't going out tonight and talking about it when they get home? Like, why do you think people don't know what you knew?
Even when ChatGPT came out, people weren't.
Yeah, but why do you think that is?
And now they're like, oh my God, it's
Everyone
my
uses-
therapist,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
It's just an
You're still
agreeable.
using it
It's
wrong.
agreeable. Yeah,
you're still using it wrong. Yeah. But yeah, it's now gone to the next level. It's gone from. So think this: the internet was initially a place you could go and type and get some information. Then it turned into I could type and they would type back, and it was like, whoa, like five these things replying. Now it's like I can sit there, hey, go do this, and it'll sit there. Like think about that. And then soon it's going to be like, hey, come in.
Come in.
Yeah, bring in the bots.
Set up.
Bring in the bots.
Set up all the cameras.
Yeah. You sit there, did you turn your alarm off when you left? Go get me my lunch. That's
Yeah.
going to be great.
That's
Can't wait.
I'm pumped.
And then the bots are angry at you and since they're poisoning your lunch.
Oh shit! Hey, you're taking it too far.
I don't
Just
know.
relax. Just relax. But back to my question: why do you think it is? Why do you think people aren't doing it? Why do you think people aren't as pumped right now about the search engine?
The browser, I think most people have no. I can almost guarantee everyone listening to this right now, this would be the first time they're hearing about it.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
But you're getting to hear about it because you follow us.
That's right. Imagine what else we could teach you.
Yeah. Like this is I posted about ChatGPT 6 weeks after it came out and I was fucking early. I showed you this 11 hours after it came out. After it got dropped. I was like, I saw it and I was like, I'll check it out. Like, let me just have a quick look. And I was like, whoa. And I was blown away.
Yeah. Does Josh have a Mac downstairs?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So he'd be spewing
He's got to work
in the Stone
manually.
Age.
Yeah, I told him get a shovel, start digging. Speaking on that, I think we're facing a serious problem
In society?
in
or you and me?
society. You know, how old is your youngest employee?
27, 28?
Okay, so late 20s.
Oh no, younger. Yeah, 27. Let's say 27. Yep.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, if I look at this, has been my experience. I've heard other people say similar things, but I feel like. And I don't know if this is a generations thing. I don't know if this is an AI thing, but I feel like people lack, and this is going to get worse, lack the ability to actually do the do. But then it's like, I almost want to turn around and say, well, like, do I need to know how to fix a tractor? I don't. You know, and people probably back in the day said, you don't know how to fix a tractor. Just for the record, I probably do. I used to be a mechanic, but everyone else, you know, like, do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, are we thinking like that? Are we thinking that type of old school? I'll give you an example. I spoke to someone today and they hit a wall they're trying to do something on an account and they're like, oh, it's not working. And I've taught them this many times and I'm like, hey, when something doesn't work, what do? We isolate the problem. Okay, like let's isolate the problem. Okay, cool. This account is not being added on this. Well, let's work out. Is it the account? Is it the browser? Like what are all the variables? And let's test them one by one to work out what the problem is. Because then you can work out, oh, fuck, it doesn't work on this browser. Oh, it's the client's account. Oh, it's the email we were trying. Oh, it's the fucking platform is currently doing it with everyone. Whatever it is, we can work out what it is. Oh, it's this time or whatever. We can work out what it is if we isolate each variable. They don't know how to do that anymore. Like they don't know how to think a problem. They don't have problem solve. But am I thinking old school and be like, we don't have to problem solve anymore. We've got AI.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? Like we've got AI. Why do I need to problem solve? The AI can do it for me.
In the last, I'm going to call it month, I've replaced 2 tires on a car.
Yeah.
On an actual vehicle. Now, my car, and I had a puncture and I fixed the puncture myself. So I pulled the car off, pulled the tire off, fixed it, put it back on. And then the other day, one of my employees on their car had the same thing happen. It's actually my car anyway, but had it happen there and we had to change the tire there. And it's funny because my brother-in-law is the type that will never change your tire. Not because of not knowing how to. He'd be like, the first thing he would think would be like, I'm just going to call RACV. They can come, jack up the car, change the tire, move on with my life. Whereas my first train of thought was, okay, let's pull the jack out, change the tire and move on, rather than calling someone else. So I think it comes down to the programming and how people have sort of grown up and how they're trained. And I think people, from a habitual perspective, They focus on what they're doing and that's it. And then everything outside of that, they'll catch on eventually, if at all.
Yeah, but like, okay.
Because that's why I asked you the question, why do you think people don't do it? Like say I'm just going to go back to construction. You're looking at their builders are on site, they're busy, they're running around all day, they're calling people. Yeah, they'll send some emails. They'll hear about this. They might go on chat to go, what's the square meter of, how much does this cost a square meter? That's probably the extent of them using it, if using it at all. Then for them to dig in deeper, I feel like it's, I have to learn how to do that. Oh, God. It's just like another task for them to do. Even though by investing half an hour, it'll probably save them tens of hours in work. I feel that people are really hesitant to go and do something new. And that's why they don't catch on early enough. And then eventually when it becomes the norm, like you saw, when we first started doing events and we put our hands up, I remember the first time you mentioned ChatGPT at an event, there was 6 to 10 hands that went up in a room full of 80 to 100 people. Now you go and it was 1 or 2 that haven't got their hand up.
Yeah.
And that's only a year and a half, 2 years later. And I feel that that's where this browser is going to, also the search engine is going to be as far as that is concerned. Like everyone's going to say, oh, do you use Google Chrome? Why the fuck would you use that? Unless Google Chrome then has Gemini built into it.
Do you want me to give you a quick slap in the face?
Yeah, let's go for it.
ChatGPT is 3 years old.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, that's fucked.
Not a year and a half to you.
That's fucked.
It's 3 years.
That's fucked.
Turns 3 in less than a month. Oh, sorry, just over a month.
That's silly.
Yeah, and the next month.
That's silly.
Yeah, the time flying. Flying. Yeah, but so go back to what I was saying. Do you think it's a problem? Because I haven't worked out if it's a problem yet or not.
What you think? What's a problem? Sorry.
The whole dependency on tech, like in the sense of like, hey,
Yeah.
I've mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Do you write emails?
I think it's
do you write emails?
Yeah, fucking every day.
Yeah, but like, do you write them?
As in,
Yeah.
every day.
Okay, yeah. I understand. Like, if I'm going to send a quick email, I just write it.
Yeah.
If I ask certain people on our team to send an email, I'll be like, hey, email so-and-so about this. And they'll go into chat and be like, can you write an email? And it's like, hey, write the fucking email. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you're not being quicker by doing that.
Yeah.
You might sound a little bit better, but you're going to sound less you.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing now, right? You can tell when emails are generated by ChatGPT.
Yeah, because people are using words that don't know how to pronounce.
That's right. But also it's like the way it structures the email with lines and hyphens and bold writing here and there and all that sort of shit. You go, okay, cool. That was just a chat response. So I think you're actually getting a little bit more credibility when you actually write an email yourself these days. But aside from that, I'm big on efficiency, but yes, I think there is. I think that's a problem. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I think you need to have a level of practicality about how you operate, and I think that'll be advantageous to you in the future.
But is
being
it?
able to,
Is
not
it?
necessarily doing it, just being able to.
But is it?
What?
That's what I'm saying to you, because that's like sitting there.
Because if
That's
it
like
fails,
yeah, but that's like saying now, if you were in a
okay, if my car broke down, I should know how to ride a horse.
Think. Yes, that aspect. Like, okay, cool. Now, so like, if all cars just stopped, like you don't know how to ride a horse,
I'll figure it out.
I do.
But you see, the thing is, for myself, knowing how my brain works, I'd be like, all right, let's fucking ride a horse. Whereas most other people would be like, no, we can't ride that. I said, well, we used to. I'm sure we could figure it out right now if we have to ride a horse. So, yeah, there's probably needs to be a level of, I don't know what the word is.
I think we're losing that thing though.
Yes, that's what I mean. I think we're losing it 100% because things are just there now. And I said it the other day. Why do I need to learn my times table? Well, why do kids need to learn their times table?
You don't. Zero benefit.
Everyone carries a calculator in their pocket.
Yeah.
Everyone. You don't need to learn your times tables. You don't need to learn a lot of history stuff. Okay? Who was the 14th Prime Minister of Australia? Do you know what I mean? There you go. You can find that out really quickly. There's a lot of things that because of this device that we don't need to know or learn, or is not useful to us to sit there and study. And okay, if you don't know who the 14th Prime Minister was, well, you're going to get a fail in your history exam, and now you're dumb and you're not going to go to uni.
Yeah, but like so we know we don't need that now. Yeah. But the next thing becomes like, how much do we not need?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
how
yeah.
far does this
How
go?
far does it go?
Because like it's like, okay, cool. Hey, we can still, you and I, like we can still do some basic math.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
if I sit
correct.
there saying
yeah, if
7
I
plus
didn't have,
4,
if
you
I
don't
didn't
sit there
have-
saying 1 sec, 7 plus 4, and you don't need a calculator. Now, if I tell you like a big number, okay, that's fine. But like, I think it'll get to the point where kids might sit there and be like, I don't know what 7 plus 4 is. You know what I mean? Let me check it out because I haven't worked out how to manually do it.
I saw a TV, I think it was on social media, and they were showing some kid, they called 2 kids in and said, it was an American show. They're like, tell me about the Fifth Amendment in the Constitution and all that sort of stuff. And the kids just looking at him and saying, I don't know, is that something about freedom or some shit like that? And he's like, yeah, cool. You've answered the question. Thanks. And then he goes and gets his daughter who's homeschooled. And he goes, tell me about the Fifth Amendment. And she's like, oh, it's about this, 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 and this. And then she goes, no, don't tell me what it is. Tell me why we need it. And she answered the question. It was just a young kid. And she answered the question like what you were just saying, in an intelligent way, in a practical way, in the reason of knowing what it is and what it's about and all that sort of shit. And those kids that are taught the traditional way or distracted by their phones or just get everything from the phone couldn't answer or understand the question, whereas you had someone else who was taught in a different way.
Yeah,
who could.
We're losing the ability to critically think.
Yes, and I think that's important, especially.
But is it? That's my argument. No,
Okay.
not an argument. I don't know the answer yet. Because like I do think it sounds important. Like it seems to me.
That's
like,
what I mean. Like,
hey man, if you don't have that and I have that, I'm going to crush you.
Yeah, I think from a
But-
level of innovation.
Did they think the same thing 50 years ago? And think if you can't fix the cars and I can, I'm going to crush you. And it's like, well, you didn't because tech made that thing less valuable.
Okay, but it'd be interesting to ask Elon that question.
Call him.
Yeah, I will. After
Cool.
the podcast. I will
Oh,
busy
yeah,
now.
of course.
I'm busy now. But do you know what I mean? Because he's a critical thinker, yeah?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to ask someone who is a critical thinker. Or would he then say, no, well, I'm going to stop critical thinking now because I got this. It thinks 50,000 times faster than me and more critical than me. But the questions he asks it would be a lot more intelligent than the person that's always reliant on this. And again, I saw another post the other day. It's like we're the last generation that grew up in a time before technology and then saw the technology come in and evolve to what it is today. We're going to be that. We are that last generation. We're like that.
What a
bridge.
time. What a time
What
to
a
be alive.
time. Absolutely.
How's the timing on that?
Man,
Seriously.
we won the lottery there.
Yeah.
Or is it millennials? I think it's millennials. I don't know how the fucking generations work, but my generation, your generation, we grew up with analog TVs. Like you used to go outside, ride a bike, used to come home when it was dark outside. That's how you knew the time
No
to
cell
come
phones,
home. There was
kids.
no cell phones. Your parents didn't know where you were or whatever it was. Like I remember I used to ride my bike from from Burwood to Mount Waverley, or Burwood East to Mount Waverley to see my friends.
And you had to get
on the
back
weekend.
and there was no way, no
Yeah,
communication.
just had my watch.
You
Had a watch. I'm like, okay, cool. Or I'd go, hey, can I call my mum on the house phone, on the landline. So I'd go, hey, I'm just at John's house. We're just going to chill out here for a bit. I'll be back before dinner.
And you had
Okay,
to
cool.
memorize the phone number.
Yeah, 980381113.
Call someone.
They don't live there anymore, so
Cool. I heard your mother made some tiramisu, by the way.
you could have heard it or you could have eaten it. So which one?
I've only heard it at this point. But I will have some.
It's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than that place we went down the road, by the way.
Hey, that's
So I've heard.
offensive to compare the two, I think.
Oh shit, that's
Um,
good. Should have got my sister working here earlier.
But yeah, yes.
What a dud.
But yeah, that's my dilemma.
I think it's a valid
and
thing.
I'm seeing it with team members now, and I'm like, hey man, like you need to. Like,
I'm going to say yes, man. I'm hoping I'm not being biased because that's what I'm
that's
like.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, did they say yes back then?
But-
and think like,
How are they better by not? How are they better by leveraging that?
It's not. It's like it's irrelevant. It becomes irrelevant. It's
Yeah.
like you're not better for it because the thinking process has become so advanced that even though you know how to think, it doesn't matter because we all depend on this thing that thinks way better than anyone.
Yeah.
Like
However,
way better. Sorry.
however, you're the boss.
Hey,
You're the boss.
for now, until you're not, until it can observe everything, until all of a sudden,
But then won't you then use that tool at another level as well compared to all everyone else?
yes, but that's
So
what I'm saying.
because
So
you're
there's-
becoming more critical. Like as you're not going to become stagnant either, mind you.
no, you're not going to become stagnant, but it is
Like I'm
so-
saying, you as a critical thinker.
Okay, so I'll put it to you this way. think about the agricultural, what's it called? The Industrial Revolution. Think about the Industrial Revolution, okay? So for those, if you don't know what the Industrial Revolution is, it was when machinery came into play, right? So 95% of jobs were in agriculture, in farming. And it's like everyone was working in that industry because the biggest thing for humans was we just need to make sure we can keep eating. You know, like we need to make sure that everyone's fed and this is all. And then it's like all of a sudden machines came in and it wiped out all the people that were doing that job. Now, if this was 1800 or whenever, I don't know what the time frame is. I think it's in the 1800s. Before the Industrial Revolution, it would have been massively beneficial for you to be bigger, stronger. You would have a massive up. Like you would have a huge upside.
Yeah, being big and strong
Yeah.
and able to work.
And all of a sudden, now you can advance further than I can. The Industrial Revolution leveled out that playing field. Now, it doesn't matter if you're tall, short, fat, skinny. I can be fat and disabled and stuck in a chair all day. And like, look at some of the smartest people. And it's like Stephen Hawking, for example, right? Genius-like mentality, couldn't move, but could think because that was the next stage. Now, this is going to level out the thinking field in the sense of how intelligent you are is going to get heavily leveled out.
It's going to get irrelevant.
Yeah, because all of a sudden it's like, okay, so I'm this smart, and for those listening to this, like let's just say I'm at level 1 and you're at level 3, and it's like you have a huge advantage over me. But when AI is at level 4,000,
And every day it's getting smarter.
and it's irrelevant.
Every day it's going
It's
up by
like-
100.
Whether I'm 1 and you're 3, it doesn't even make a difference because this thing is well beyond all of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you can't, if you're a faster runner than me, none of us can outrun a car.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's also, say, go back to your Industrial Revolution. What if someone sat there and said, yeah, but what if all the machines break down one day?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then there would have been people
like-
saying that. Sitting there like, nah, it's still good to be able to
That's
do it.
right. We need
And
to
it's
be
like,
able to do this.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter now.
If
And
the
people
machines
can't
break
think-
down, we're all fucked.
Yeah.
And then you're going to call me up because I'm the biggest, strongest, baddest guy in the field
Yes.
picking corn.
Yeah.
Or
Where's
whatever
that
it
guy
is.
now?
Yeah. He's benching 450.
Do you get what I'm saying though? Like
Yeah.
in the sense of there would have still been the person saying, oh, no, but we still need the skill that we originally had. That I'm just playing the other side of the argument. I still believe the ability to critically think is going to be the thing that determines your survival or not. For now. You know what I mean? You want to stay away from danger. You want to be able to problem solve.
Yes.
For now. But is that going to become completely irrelevant as AI starts to do everything for us? Like you saw yesterday, it just sent you a text message.
Yeah.
You know, now I had to tell it what to say, but who's to say in the future it won't be so fast that it consumes all the history and
Of how
all the
we
notes
talk
of
to each other,
everything
how we
that's been,
talk to each other.
and it's like, cool, I got everything on these guys.
Yeah.
Because I did a quick Google search, took all their transcripts from every single podcast episode, and I've got Robbie's voice down pat. I'm actually going to call George and pretend I'm Robbie, and he's going to have no idea.
I'll be so pumped in that.
It'll be great.
Especially when he starts swearing at me or she or it.
Yeah. Dude, like, we are not ready for what's coming. I'm telling you right now, like, still till this moment, now we're all thinking like, oh yeah, I'm AI, I'm this, I'm that. I tell people like, they tell me I love using AI, man. We want to get on the AI bandwagon. I'm like, still grossly underestimated.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm finding a lot more, especially in your presentations at our events, I'm finding a lot more people are resonating with the things that you're talking about now. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I feel like you're getting a lot more engagement and a lot more people wanting to get on board with a lot of the stuff that you're doing.
Yeah, I think the AI thing is
That's what I mean.
a big part of it. That I also think I've bettered the presentation.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, you get better by default.
Yeah, just by repetition. But yeah, man, that's my. And then it's like, do we need? Because I won't lie, it pisses me off when I sit there and say, "What do we do here?" And they're like, "I don't know." And then they try and type it into chat straight away, and I'm like, "Hey, like, just fucking think for a moment. Like,
Give it a crack.
yeah, like, I'm cool. I'm cool if we're gonna get the answer like that. That's great. But like, every little thing, you know what I mean? Email error. Hey, chat, it said email error. And it's like, hey, it said email error because you fucking typed the email wrong. Like, look at the email.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? Like,
that's right.
that's my. I was playing. I bought a Nintendo Switch. You know, I told everyone I bought a Nintendo Switch. Bought a Nintendo Switch too, and I was playing Super Mario.
Like it?
I was fucking great.
Super Mario. Like
Yeah, the old one though.
the old one.
Yeah, I was playing the old one.
You bought the latest game.
Yeah, it comes
to
with it.
play the oldest game.
It comes with it. Dude, it's a fucking great game.
I know, I got it too.
And I was there playing Super Mario.
Oh, how good. The nostalgia.
It's freaking, even the music.
Yeah.
I got stuck on a stage.
Chat, fix this.
Nah, this isn't this.
Pass this level forward.
So I got stuck on a stage and then I'm like, how do I, and you know how there's like secret doors and all this jazz, and I'm like, I couldn't work it out. So I messaged someone and I said, hey, how did you pass this stage? And they sent me a YouTube link and I watched the YouTube video and it showed me and I went and did it.
Yeah.
And then I thought, dude, like that wasn't available when this game came out.
How funny. I do that too. I've done that before I started playing some Zelda. Like, I don't know.
The most recent one.
The one that's on Switch, whatever the one that is. One of them. It was just one of my son's games. I was just bored
Yeah,
one
but
day and I
the
started
recent
playing
one.
it. Yeah. And I started playing it and then I got to some level and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I literally just went on YouTube and typed it in and I'm like,
And it shows you. And then you're like, but then the thing becomes like, hey, how did you work it out initially?
back in the day.
Like
You
it was
just
like
trial
trial
and
and error,
Yeah.
right? It was like I'm just gonna keep running around, then I'll go back and I'll come back and I'll go back and
Spend
I'll just
4 hours.
fucking until I work out what thing I needed, what I had to pick up or whatever it was.
Do you ever get real pissed off that you had to turn it off?
Me,
Because you couldn't figure it out?
story of my life.
Yeah. I used to get so shitty sometimes. I couldn't figure it out. And then I'd turn it off and go away. And then I wouldn't play it for days and then come back and pass it the first time.
Yeah, but now we've got that thing where we're like, okay, cool, let me go.
Yeah.
But it's like, and
Impatient.
it's like, is that a bad thing though?
Mm.
Is it? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a bad thing. Do I think you'll get more out of it by critically thinking? Yes. But is that going to become something that's completely irrelevant, just like your ability to run super fast?
I'd say from the perspective of, I'm going to say yes, it is. And
What?
I'll tell you why. But like it being a disadvantage to you.
To do that.
Yeah, for people like to always be reliant on a chat. Because it's not always, I mean, is it literally going to get to the point where you've got it plugged into your ear 24/7?
Of course it's going to get
Yeah,
there.
so then maybe it's not. Because like I'm saying from
Did
I'm
you just
saying
convince
today,
yourself?
no, but I'm just saying from today, right? If you're the younger employees are just like, oh, it says email error. Why is it saying email error? Because you put 3 ats after the fucking
because
name.
you don't look at what you type.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
open your eyes. Yeah. But then
But I'm
now,
saying in the real world,
Ugh.
like say we go to your coffee, like me, we're going for coffee and there's a problem with the table because it's out of balance. All right. That's the thing moves and everyone goes out onto chat. Like, why is this coffee table bump moving? I said, what the fuck? Just put a napkin under one of the legs so it stops bouncing or whatever you do. Do you know what I mean? Is that, I feel like, is that
Okay.
is that going to
Okay.
be a bad thing?
let me give you another example. Okay, that might be relative. When something happens to a body part, you get a headache, you feel some type of sickness. What do you do now?
Yeah. Take Panadol, go to bed.
Huh?
Just-
But what if it's like it's not
Yeah.
a pain, it's something?
I don't Dr. Google, but yeah,
What do
is
you
that
do?
what you're saying?
What do you do?
I don't know. Probably just depends what the pain is. Like,
What do you reckon your doctor does?
you reckon?
You don't reckon?
You reckon just Googles it?
I reckon the ChatGPT.
I'm gonna
the
call.
searching.
I'm gonna call up my mate.
Yes.
I'm gonna be very upset.
Call him now.
I'm gonna be very upset if he just go. If patients come in and see him and say, "Hey doc, I've got a weird rash," he's like, "Oh, interesting." Okay, yes, just take this
You
cream.
haven't
apply
seen
3
those.
times
You
a
haven't
day,
seen
you'll
those
be right.
memes where the
No.
doc's on ChatGPT and the
No.
guy's like, "I fucking hope he's paying for premium." Like,
No, I'll be upset. I'm gonna call my mate.
no, but like, so okay, take the doctor aspect out of it.
Yeah,
What do most people do?
yeah, they'll go on Doctor Google
Yeah,
and try
okay.
to figure out.
So
figure
is-
out they got
Is that
stage 4
person?
cancer.
Yeah, which is, but I think it's more accurate now. Like, I think if you jump onto Google or Chat,
Oh, dude, remember when we went to the States and I literally, my hernia came out of the States.
yeah.
Like that's when I kind of felt it, like I had that bump.
Oh,
on my
and you
stomach.
Googled it.
I Googled it.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
So it was exactly because I was like, oh, I've got this weird bump underneath. And it's like, oh, it's
So when
probably
you
a
get
hernia.
something weird, something happens to your body, you got some type of pain, some type of rash, whatever it might be, you go and
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
it.
Search
Now,
up.
the old school way would have been like rub some garlic on it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now, are you better or worse for Googling it over knowing to rub some garlic on it? Even though I've heard of old school things where they're like, go rub an onion on it and
Yeah.
it fucking works.
Yeah.
Right?
The placebo.
Whatever it is. placebo, if it works,
It works.
it works. Like, who gives a fuck? Oh, but it only works because you believed it. And I got the result. Who cares?
Give me some garlic.
Yeah, give me some fucking garlic. Is the person better for knowing that stuff, or are they better for having the ability to go and search? Like right now, if you and an old person, same difference, but
So me and my best friend.
if you and an old person,
Can't wait for you to get fucking grey hair.
we're in a
Chin.
we're in a position like that. It's like you're probably better off. You're probably better off because you can probably work it out, and they're probably going to try to rub garlic on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, or whatever their old school methodology is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Drink fucking peppermint tea, whatever they do. Like they have all sorts of, you got a stomach ache. What do Greek people do for stomach aches? Lebos make you put your feet in hot water, and it fucking works.
Hey, I've heard that for migraines.
Oh, dude, it
boiling
works.
boiling water.
And put your feet in it.
Put your feet in it. Well, put your very hot water and put your feet in it for a migraine. I actually haven't tried it before, but I want to.
I don't know if it's
Not that I want to get.
stomach ache works
Yeah.
a treat.
Oh, never knew that one.
Wild.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
heard it here first.
I heard it here first. Yeah, maybe chamomile tea or something like that.
Yeah,
Have you? I've heard that if you've got,
I would
like
even say a chamomile tea is still a more recent.
is it
Like
Yeah, I don't know.
as a 90-year-old's not going to be like, we used to have chamomile tea in the 30s. They're not going to say that. They're not.
I don't know. I don't know what the equivalent is.
But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the sense, so are you better off for being able to do that now?
Yeah, now,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, so are these people going to be better off having the nous to go and search everything straight away instead of wasting their time trying to?
Figure it out.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of if you were to zoom in a little bit and you said like, okay, cool, I'm fixing a car with
Okay,
someone,
okay.
an old school mechanic, and his thing is like, I'm going to try and work it out and look at it, and you watch the YouTube video and work it out.
Let's do this. Let's pretend we're at the cafe and everyone here, there's 6 people, and they're all trying to figure out like the tables lopsided.
You've got a serious table
I don't
lopsided
like that.
fucking
That's
fear.
my face in. All right.
Okay, go.
And they're all there and they pull out and like they're all doing that, right? They're like, fuck. And they all pull out their phones, all 6 of them. And they're like, why? Or all 5 of them. Why is the table lopsided? And by the time they finish, I've already gone under and fixed the table. And they all look at me and they go, wow, like what the fuck? How did you do that? Do you reckon they would then be impressed by that? Do you know what I mean? Like in the sense of how did you figure that out? Are you some sort of a fucking genius that you did it without chat? That's fucking weird, man. You're a freak.
Yeah,
don't know.
I get what you're saying. It's like
I don't know. Is there a level of people like becoming too, like, would they become too dependent on it?
Yes.
That's what I mean. So then, not to be able to critical think from a, just like survival of the fittest type scenario, or are they the fittest and we're not? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there a level of needing to have critical thinking? Like, should I step in front of the tram? Should I step in front of the tram? Let me fucking just get chat at right now.
Yeah, I don't think we.
I don't know. I don't think that's exactly that to that extent. But I'm saying, does it
I get what
to
you're
the
saying.
level? Does it get to the level where you're even if it's plugged into your ear? Hey, chat, what's the issue with this table? And then before they've even got the answer, someone's just gone there and fixed it. I don't know. Is that? I still feel that there's going to be a level of people being able to think
You're
for
mentioning
themselves.
a specific scenario.
I know a specific one. I'm just trying, but why can't we?
Huh?
If we can't apply that to other specific
No,
scenarios.
but yeah, I think it's going to get less. That'll become less and less. The same way, someone you could be like, I've got this pain here, and they're like, go do this. But out of 100 people, there might be one person who can give you a home remedy now.
Yeah.
Whereas 60 years ago, 80% of people might have known a home type remedy, but it's just become less prevalent because now it's like, well, go see a doctor or go see a. Having easy access to doctors, has that been better or worse?
Better.
Because it's definitely made you know less about yourself because every time something goes wrong, you just go to the doctor.
Yeah, potentially.
But this is the same. But the thing is, critical thinking is so fucking important.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate here, by the way. I do. Part of me heavily thinks it's important, and I believe unless it becomes completely irrelevant, I think it's going to matter, which is irrelevant. That's my 2 cents.
Heard it here first.
So, if you want to be a critical thinker,
Okay, you know everything you know right now. You're ahead of the game. Would you say you're ahead of the game when it comes to AI?
what's the game?
Are you ahead of
Most
80% of the people
Yeah, way more.
when it comes to AI? 90% of the people?
Wait, I would go as far as saying I'm in the 0.01.
Yeah. I walked into your office.
Yeah.
Sorry, you going to say something?
No, but I was gonna say like that's because most people have no fucking idea.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So I walked into your office yesterday. I'm like, how you going? You go, I'm not a billionaire yet. You're pissed off.
I said yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that this is the vehicle that's going to take you there? Because I've heard so many things that AI is going to make more multi-millionaires than anything else in the next 5 years.
Yeah, but like, so you got to look at it like this: the people who invented things that were applicable for the internet rode a big wave. So think like someone who made YouTube, like billionaire. But like YouTube was just a platform that leveraged the internet. So this is going to be something similar. Like, so it might be someone who creates a particular mechanic for a robotic arm that allows it to feel. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if I've lost my arm and I have a robotic arm, and when I pick up the Coke can, I can feel that it's cold.
Yeah, like think about that level of technology.
Yeah.
I'm not going to invent that.
Come on, give it a go.
I'm not. It's not a field I'm interested in.
Not interested in that.
But I think there is a huge opportunity with helping people implement this into their lives. You know what I mean? Into their businesses. You know, we've been doing AI implementation sessions, and to be honest, I'm sharing some basic stuff, and people are blown away.
Yeah. Is that from our recent training?
Yeah. And people are blown away though. They're like, "Oh, I never knew you could do that." I'm like, "Dude, like this is not even new."
Are you finding people are coming back from those sessions?
Yeah, I think we're finding people we're finding custom solutions for people to save them time.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's going to do for you, AI. It's going to save you time and allow you to do a better job. And we're finding particular things based on people's businesses where they'll invest, $1,000 and they'll save 20 hours a month. And then it's like also like 20 hours a month for a one-off investment. It's like, fuck, that's a pretty fucking good return on your money. That's what we're trying to do with people right now. But I think there's a huge opportunity there. Huge opportunity. And I think this is, I've said this before, I've said it a million times. This is creating YouTube videos in 2009. And everyone's like, no. Like, think about it. What were you doing in 2009?
I was in 2009. I was in year 9. So,
What?
am I? 2002. No, sorry. It was 1999. I was in year 9. So, 09. Yeah, I was working, man.
What were you doing? How old are you?
I don't know.
26?
Yeah, so mid-20s.
Yeah, what were you doing in your
been
20s?
working at where was I? I think it was Abbey Group at that stage.
So imagine
It's just my job.
Yeah, but I want you to think specifically to like a particular event at that time. Okay? So what were you doing? What site were you working on?
Yeah, on a school. Building
Whereabouts?
schools.
Whereabouts?
Cranbourne.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Cranbourne's been around since 2009.
Fuck.
Anyway, then imagine, George, that you didn't know me, but I was one of the workers there. And I turned to you and I'm like, hey, George, we should make videos of us at work. And you would have looked at me and said,
Don't touch me.
fuck off. That's what you would have said. You would have been like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And do some real work. That's what you especially.
100%. 100%.
You especially would have said that. You'd have been like, fuck off, go do some real work. Stop being lazy.
I remember when the iPhone actually came out. When did the iPhone come out? The first one. You know what year?
2004?
Was it that early? Was it then? I don't think it was then, man. 4, 5.
How old was I? No, hold on. 2000. Yeah, no. Something like that.
Really? I thought it was later, man. I thought it was like around 09.
I'll tell you right now.
Because 08, yeah, I was at Abbey Group in 09. Yes, okay, I've got a bit better memory now. So I just started at Abbey Group in 09.
2007.
7, 8, 9. Okay, so yeah, all right. I remember when
First iPhone, yeah.
the first iPhone I ever saw was an employee, one of the guys I worked with, had a phone. All right, you remember that beer app?
Yeah, and
And it's like you used to hold it and pretend you drink that. He showed me that, and I was like, is that what it does? Yeah, cool. Look at my phone. G'day, mate. How are you?
Nokia 7210.
Yeah. What was the point of that story? So, yeah, that was that's the first time I saw an iPhone, let alone ever having one or a smart device. So, yeah, had you had even said to me, let's make a video, I would like,
did the
why?
first iPhone have a camera in it? Did it?
Yeah, I think you could take photos. Yeah. But I don't think you could, other than that, that's pretty much it. But I'm saying, what a weird concept for someone to say, hey, let's make videos and just, we'll post them on the internet.
Yeah, but most new concepts before we're used to them sound weird.
Yeah.
Like in the sense of if you told people like, hey, take a photo of your food and post it. Most people would be like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like, that's wild. What a wild thing to do.
Yeah.
Until one person did. And then everyone was like, oh, that looks great. And then it was like, oh, like, look at the positive reinforcement. You know what I mean? And now it's like we've got there's people who make livings off that now, going around and eating food. I was doing pizza reviews. There's people that go around making a living. Hey, I'm well overdue. I'm also overweight. That's what I'm over.
I had a pizza the other day.
Pizza's good.
Hey, we should have a pizza night.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it soon. Next week. No, not next week. What next? No, we're busy next week. No, I'm busy. We're both busy. The week after. Done.
Why are you both busy next week?
I've got a training on next week. I don't know.
Okay.
I think weren't you away next week?
No, it's not.
It's the week after.
We're still in October.
Yeah, no, didn't you say Melbourne Cup weekend you're going away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
November.
Yeah.
But yes, we should do that. We should have a pizza.
We'll get the guys here, get some guys here from site.
How did we get there? Yeah,
the pizza?
most new things people tend to have a little bit of pushback on. And this is the same thing, George.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The same way people weren't using chat when it first came out. Just because it's had a quicker adaptation or adaptation than most things, like people have adopted to it much faster. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's right. People have it. I think people do adopt to things a little bit more now.
Well, it's just less strange. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
We kind of, information spreads faster now. It does. It spreads way faster.
Yeah.
So it's like we hear about it and become, but there's still people who don't use chat. My mum won't use chat.
Yeah.
She freaked when she heard it talk back to me.
How funny.
You know, if you talk to chat in a different language, it replies back in the language.
Yes, that's so cool. My dad did it the other day.
Yeah.
We were talking Greek. He's got a paid version of Gemini though. And then he starts talking English and then he starts swearing at it. It was funny. And it started responding back in Greek. And we couldn't believe it. It was so funny.
Yeah, they speak all languages.
All of them. Who would have thought? Yeah, it's funny. It is. Like, especially people that don't. My wife, I don't think, uses it very much at all, if any. And just the other day, like when I was just having a call, I was speaking to chat on there, and she was like blown away just because of the way it was responding to the questions I was asking it.
I think, and you're always going to have the people who don't adapt. There's still people right now that are like, the internet. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I was surprised at the last training I did that there was someone in the room who had a business but didn't have a website. And not like I've just started my business and I'm still building it. I've been building for years and I don't have a website. Like, why don't you have one? Just don't need one. It's like saying, I don't know, I find that odd. It's like saying I don't have a mobile number. Just fax me.
Yeah.
Fax.
Imagine that. I'm sure there's someone out there who does that.
Do you know I see on email signatures or even like invoices and some shit, I still have a fax number. That upsets me.
It's just stuck in the habit.
That upsets me a lot. A fax number. I can send you a fax.
Speaking of having stuff on your invoices and stuff, nothing bothers me more than having it at gmail.com.
Ugh.
Nothing
Silly.
bothers me more.
Silly. If you're listening to and what you mean by that is Robbie Holmes at Robbie Digital Marketing.
Yeah.
Pty Ltd
Robbie
at
C.
gmail.com. Robbie C at gmail.com.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
It is. It's silly. In this day and age, absolutely silly.
But yeah, that's my AI rant for today. I think if you have a MacBook. Maybe by the time this comes out, maybe they've upped it on PC. I'm not sure, on Windows.
Let me know. Oh, you won't know.
Me? I don't know.
I'm going to ask it when I get out.
Yeah. But maybe they will. And then if it has, I highly recommend, if you've got a MacBook, you can go check it out right now. It's free, yeah? So if you've already got chat, you just need to sign in. You don't have to pay for it. It's literally like downloading any other browser. It's called ChatGPT Atlas. You can type it in search. You can Google it. Google it to replace Google. And then download it, give it a crack. I think it's quite cool. There's also a YouTube video where you can actually watch a 20-minute presentation on.
Is there an app?
Good question. Let's find out right now if there's an app. I don't think so. But it's not to say that there won't be. ChatGPT Atlas. No. Not yet. But it'll come.
Give it time.
Yeah, and then it can do things for you. And I genuinely think, unless you're in the middle of calculating your numbers and jumping on a trampoline, you will most likely be impressed. But if you do get a chance to check it out, I would love to know what you think. Send me a DM. Send me an email. Send me something.
Get even better. Get Atlas to send Robbie something.
Atlas.
Yeah, that's what we call it now.
That's it. It's changed. No more chat.
No.
Do you ever go to say, hey, chat, and it writes, hey, Jack? And then you're like, fuck it. I'll just roll with it. I'll just roll with it.
Dude, mine says Chad.
Chad?
Yeah, so I'll be like, when I do voice to text or when I'm speaking to it, it says, hey, Chad. I'm like, I didn't say Chad. I said chat. C-H-A-D.
C-H-A-T.
No, it hears me say, it thinks I said Chad with a D. Yeah, so.
It's better than Jack.
Much better than Jack. Do you know a weird thing? And just in closing, I feel like used to always happen to me. Always happen to me. And I used to think it was just a coincidence, but it happens too often not to be. I'll pick up my phone. Someone calls me that I don't know or whatever it might be. I said, hello, George speaking. All right. That's generally how I'll answer the phone if I don't know the number. And they respond with, oh, g'day, Stuart.
No way.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Actually, you know what would be funny? Check this out. What's his name?
That's I'll tell you what I think that. Have you ever
Keep going. I'm going to call the guy on speak because seeing as we're calling people live, I have never corrected him. He actually saved my name as Stuart in his phone. I'm pretty sure. So every time I call him, he goes, g'day, Stuart.
What are you going to have a phone call on the podcast?
I'm just going to,
just let him
Just hang up on him.
So sorry, I'm going to
sorry, mate.
Sorry, I'm in a meeting. By the way, if you do that, if you get calls and you pick them up and then say, sorry, I'm in a meeting, that is one of the most, on both sides, to be the person in the meeting with you is annoying, and to be the person calling you, you pick up the call and then you introduce yourself and then they're like, oh, I'm in a meeting. And it's like,
you don't want to talk to
answer,
me.
bro?
Yeah, you don't want to talk to me.
Why'd you answer the call?
Let it go through to the keeper.
Yeah. Why didn't you just let it go through? I would have left you a voicemail, sent you a text and called you 3 more times that day. No.
Or you could have just left one of those voice messages to text because Robbie loves those.
Yeah, big fan.
Big fan.
Voice, what are they called? Audio
memos?
messages?
I don't know.
Audio memos. Yeah, go check it out. ChatGPT Atlas. You can check it out, Stu?
Yeah, 100%. 100%, Stu. Get onto it. Yeah, I will. As soon as it's available on PC, I will definitely download it. I'll definitely download it.
So you're not
start playing it.
Not going to go buy Mac?
I'm not buying a Mac. Never be Mac. PC all the way. Although I've got an iPhone and I won't change that. Creature of habit.
Man doesn't like change.
Creature of habit.
Check it out. You won't regret it. It's pretty cool. And it's pretty user-friendly too.
Yeah, that's what you want. Want it to be easy.
Mm.
Don't want it to have to learn how to write code to use it.
And let me know if you do. And I'd love to hear what you can get it to do.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in on another episode of $1 Million Days. I hope you're having a $1 million day.
And if you're not having $1 million day, it's probably because you're not where you're at where you want to be with your business. Right?
Probably not. And
so, George, what's happening on November 18, November 20?
Well, if you are living in Melbourne or Perth, or
Adelaide.
you living, no, Melbourne or Perth.
You know, like Adelaide's in the middle.
Oh, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
So let me start again. So if you live in Melbourne or Perth or any other state within Australia,
Except Tasmania.
except Tasmania, we don't like you guys.
It's too cold.
Way too cold. We have the Builder Summit coming up. A one-day interactive event. Not interactive, that's probably not the right word. Intensive event where you guys get to come in and spend the day with us, where we get to teach you all systems, processes, practical things that you can implement into your construction business. Robbie will be starring the marketing and AI presentation part of the day, and then I will be focusing more on proper systems and processes that you can use within your construction business to help you scale, to help you grow, and to really get into 2026 with a bang. Because I find at the moment, most people in construction anyway are just solely focused on getting to the 19th of December, their last day of the year, and moving heaven and earth to try and either finish a project or get to a certain stage. And where they trip up, in my opinion, and what I've seen over the years, is they're so focused on the next 8 weeks, they don't even plan for 26. And I think that's a mistake. I think that's leaving it to your competition to take care of. And when you do that, you will lose. So if you want to win, register your details for the Builders Summit. I'm sure the boys will link it in the comments or something below.
Girls.
Of course they will.
Girls.
The girls?
Girls. The girls.
Girls good. Girls can do just as much as what the boys can do.
Yeah, probably won't be as good, but
Shit.
shots
We'll
fired.
just get...
Shots fired.
And when I mean by boys or girls, we're talking about chat will do it all.
Yes, of course.
It's not... Robbie's not going to do it.
AI,
His team's not...
AI is
His AI is going to do
gender
it.
neutral.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's non-binary.
It's not non-binary.
So
It is that. So he'll get his AI agents to do all the work for us. So make it easy for you to register. And the beauty is it's a free event. It's a free event. We have done everything in our power to make it easy for you to get to the event. All you have to do is rock up. Now, there are paid versions too, or paid
you want some of the
options.
bonuses,
If you want
yeah.
some of the bonuses, there are bonuses there. I'm not going to go into them, but there are gold and VIP tickets available for which you do get a little bit extra and a few more perks. But either way, it's going to be an experience like no other.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. And I'm touching on what you said just then as well about the people who are focusing on the future and trying to get to December 19th. Is that the last day?
It's going to be for me.
Like a Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, okay. So people focused on that. I heard this great quote today and I shared it to my story. And it was Jimmy Carr. And he goes, people are so focused on the future. Like we're always focused on like getting that thing and the next thing. It's like, oh yeah, can't wait to get to next year, or can't wait to finish this, or can't wait to finish work today, or like, fuck, it's been a rough week. I can't wait for the weekend. We're always like focusing on
Yeah.
And he's like, you will give up in 25 years, you will give up everything to have today's health. You'll give up everything materialistically. You'll give up all the money, everything you've earned, all the goals, everything you've achieved to have the health you have today and how you feel today, like the physical ability. It's like you would give it all up in an instant to come back to where you are right now. And that really grounded me when I heard it, because I was like, feel all right. Feel good. Might go get a pizza. And I think sometimes we just need to focus on the present. Like now, like this is now, right now. Nothing else matters. Now, that's it. This is all that you have in front of you. And whilst it's good to have goals and work towards things, it's like be present in this moment. I think that's the most powerful thing.
So powerful. It is so true, though. So true.
So true, yeah.
Oh, look, we're goal-making machines, aren't we?
Yeah, it's like
We always
you
want
tick
that
the
next
thing.
thing.
Even Alex Hormozy did $100 million in 3 days. And then he kind of celebrated and he's like, thanks everyone. And then they're like, thanks. He was like, all right, we've celebrated for 3 minutes. Let's move on to the next goal. And he said it as a joke. He's like, isn't that what we do? Like we always do that, right? We, work our asses off, kick the thing, and then be happy for 3 minutes, feel good about myself. And what's next? And I was like you said it in a joking way, but there was a part of it you could tell that kind of meant it.
Yeah. So do you think it's important then, once you do achieve that goal, to have that rest and that reward for yourself?
Yes and no. Do what you want. That's
Do
what
what
I
you
believe.
want. Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree with. But you were saying with grounding yourself in the moment.
Yeah, but I think like even when you don't get the thing, like, hey man, you're fucking here now.
You're alive.
Do you know what I mean? Like you're here right now, and it's like there's points in life where like you would kill to have these problems and these problems alone. You know what I mean?
There's this thing that I want to do at a training because I think it's a really powerful thing. And you know how we do little things like, how many weeks you got left in your life and all that sort of stuff. But there was this one thing that I saw. It was a guy and he was reading off a piece of paper because he had to unless he memorized everything. It's like for you to be here right now, to be sitting in this chair talking to me, you had to have 2 parents. All right, you had to have 4 grandparents. You had to have, so on and so forth. And he kept going up until, and it was only like...
You can't count past 4, huh?
No, fuck. 16? 4 fours are 16?
Why would you have 4 fours?
No, so because each person would have 2.
2, yeah.
So what's that?
8.
8 and then 6. So doubles each time.
Doubles each time.
Okay. Whatever it's going to be. 32. And he kept
asked
going.
chat.
I should have.
You should have.
And he kept going all the way. He only went whatever it was, 10, 20 generate, whatever it was. And the number was astronomical.
Yeah, and it's like 1,200 people.
Astronomical.
Yeah.
But it's like those 1,200 people had to meet.
Yeah. Unless
like their lives had to meet and intersect at some point in time.
Unless your parents are cousins.
Why?
Because then they'd run for the same single. It's like
You're ruining my vibe.
Haven't you heard that thing?
No.
Your family tree is like a one-sided branch. Like it's like, it's like cousins and cousins.
I haven't heard that.
Must be a Lebo joke.
Yeah, it has to be a Lebo joke. 100%. So, but it was cool just to to really just go, fuck, you know what? That is so true. There's like 5,000 people that had to meet at an exact moment in time and have sex at that exact moment. And for that 1,000,000th piece of whatever, for you just to be sitting here right now, like the probability, and I think Gary Vee says it as well, it's like
400 trillion to 1.
Yeah, to 1. And people don't fathom that. Like when he says that, people don't, oh yeah, whatever, I'm lucky. Woohoo. But when you actually look at it from that perspective and go, look how many of your generations had to come together for you just to be sitting here today, and what the fuck are you doing? And you're just, what, are you wasting your life? You're feeling sorry for yourself. Yeah. How lucky are you to even be fucking alive right now?
It's the law of familiarity.
Yeah. It is, and that's why it's great to be grounded when you hear things like that and to have that mindset and to have that level of...
In the exact same clip, he says, I think we suffer from life dysmorphia. He goes, we forget how great our lives are. He goes, 100 years ago, he goes, like, you could be having a warm shower and not even care. He goes, 100 years ago, anyone you respected from 100 years ago never had that pleasure. Never got to have a hot shower.
They probably just didn't have them because it was so unpleasant.
So unpleasant?
Yeah, like they didn't have showers at all.
They didn't have showers. Yeah, they didn't have the ability to have hot water running at whatever pressure you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like we get all these things and it's normal.
Yeah.
Did you jump in the shower and say, wow, what a shower?
What a life.
Yeah. Most people don't. I'm going to do it tonight. It's going to be great. All right. On that note, guys, thanks for listening. If you haven't already, we're still trying to grow the subscriber channel. It's growing a little bit, but we're nowhere near
it.
What we need to
jump onto YouTube.
We're going to implement a couple of changes. I've got a couple of things I need to discuss with you.
Good. Do it.
Also, you're probably going to see more clips because we're going to have, you know what? I'm just going to leave it for the people to see it.
Cliffhanger.
And
leaving it on a cliffhanger.
And we're going to leave it at that. But if you really want to know what it is, you're probably going to have to check out the Instagram page.
And also YouTube. We need to grow the YouTube.
Yeah. But get on the YouTube channel, subscribe at $1 Million Days Pod. Anything else you'd like to tell them, George?
No, that's all. Just take the action and appreciate the moment. You're lucky to be here.
And download ChatGPT Atlas.
Boom.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Tell them why. Why should they listen, George? Why should they come to the Builder Summit? Tell them.
Honestly, I'll tell you why. It's because I see builders going through the same thing every single day, day in, day out. And it kills me that I can't just slap them across the face and say, hey, wake up, do it this way because it works. And I've seen the results through hundreds of people that have attended events in the past and also with the guys that I coach and mentor. So if you are frustrated with where you are, if you want that growth, if you want that success in your business, come to the Builder Summit because I'm going to be there and I'm going to teach you the things that you need to know to implement into your business so you can grow, so you can be successful and attract the quality people and clients that you want to work with. So click the link below, register your details. I look forward to seeing you there. We're going to spend a whole day focusing on your business and how good it's going to be for the years to come.